In 332 BC, Alexander the Great was on a roll. He was sweeping through the Persian Empire, and city after city was opening its gates to him. It seemed no one could stand in his way. But then he came to a small island fortress, a place that would test his genius and his will like never before. This was the island city of Tyre. Tyre wasn't just any city. It was an island, sitting nearly half a mile out in the sea, surrounded by towering, impenetrable walls. It was a jewel of the Phoenician Empire, boasting a navy that was the envy of the ancient world. For centuries, Tyre had thumbed its nose at conquerors. The Babylonians had tried and failed. The Persians had tried and failed. Tyre was, by all accounts, unconquerable. So when Alexander the Great arrived and demanded that the city surrender and allow him to make a sacrifice in their temple, the Tyrians laughed. From behind their high walls, they politely refused. They thought he would just move on like everyone else. They didn't know Alexander. To him, refusal was not an option. It was a challenge. And Alexander's response was something so audacious, so utterly insane, that nobody could have predicted it. He looked at the half-mile stretch of open water separating him from the defiant island, and he gave a simple, terrifying order. If we can't sail to them, we'll walk. He decided to build a road across the sea. His engineers and soldiers must have thought he'd lost his mind, but they went to work. They started demolishing the old mainland part of Tyre, throwing every stone, every log, and every bit of rubble into the water, creating a massive causeway, or a mole, inching its way toward the island fortress. The Tyrians, at first amused, soon became alarmed. From their ships, they launched relentless attacks. Their archers rained down arrows on the Macedonian workers. They sent fire ships to burn the construction equipment. The sea itself fought back, with storms washing away weeks of hard labor. The project was a nightmare. Progress was agonizingly slow, and casualties were high. Any other leader would have given up. But Alexander was not any other leader. He was there every day, directing the work, encouraging his men, and sharing their dangers. He knew this wasn't just about taking a city. It was about proving that nothing was impossible. When the Tyrian navy was giving him too much trouble, he didn't just double down on defense. He left the construction site, gathered a fleet of his own from allied cities he'd already conquered, and returned to challenge the Phoenicians on their own turf, the sea. He defeated their navy, blockading the island and giving his workers the protection they needed. Finally, after 7 long, brutal months, the causeway reached the island's walls, but the fight was far from over. Alexander rolled out his secret weapons, massive siege towers, some of the tallest ever built in the ancient world, armed with catapults and archers. He brought his ships, now fitted with battering rams, to assault the walls from the sea. The final assault was a symphony of destruction. From land and sea, Alexander's forces hammered Tyre. His soldiers fought with a ferocity inspired by their king's own relentless determination. After months of toil, blood, and sheer force of will, the walls were finally breached. The Macedonians poured into the city. The Unconquerable had fallen. The siege of Tyre became a legend. It was one of Alexander's most difficult and most brilliant victories. It sent a message to the entire world. There is no such thing as an impossible obstacle for a leader with enough vision and audacity. So what's the lesson for us today? Alexander's triumph at Tyre teaches us that the most daunting goals are conquered one step, or in his case, one stone at a time. He didn't sit around waiting for an opportunity to present itself. He literally built his own path to victory. True leaders don't just see the destination. They have the courage and creativity to build the road to get there, even if that road has to be built across an ocean. It's a powerful reminder. When the path doesn't exist, build one. If you enjoyed this story and want to learn more incredible lessons from history's greatest leaders, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content. Thanks for watching.